Hi, my name is Celyn and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make super simple autumnal and full abstract paintings. I made some paintings like this over on TikTok a few weeks ago and I think they are so pretty and they're so simple to do. So today I'm going to show you guys how to do them. I have 3 up on my bedroom wall and I think they are so pretty. Here is one of the ones that's up on my bedroom wall. I think it is so pretty and I'm going to show you how to make one that looks a little bit like this. And I'm also going to do 2 other designs using different colors, but you can use any colors you like, you don't have to follow these ones. But I personally love the orange ones because they just remind me of autumn and just I love decorating my house for autumn and fall and stuff like that. So if this is something that you're interested in, this is definitely the DIY for you. It is so simple. You literally only need like 3 or 4 supplies, which I'll include at the beginning of the video. I just think they're super easy and the result is amazing. So they're so worth doing if you love art and decorating. The only difference today is I'm going to be using these 20 by 20 centimeter canvases, which are a bit smaller than the ones that I did before, but you can pretty much use any canvas size you like, but this is just the one that I'm going to be using today. But anyway, I am just so excited, so let's get started.
Okay, so let's begin with the things you're gonna need. So the first thing you'll need is a canvas of your choice. I'm gonna be using 3 of these 20 by 20 centimeter ones, but you can use any size you like in any shape. The second thing you'll need is something to drag the paint with. I'm gonna be using acrylic sheet, which is basically like a plastic version of glass, and it's basically clear, but you can just use a ruler, but it might get ruined with the paint. You're also gonna want a variety of acrylic paints. You can use whatever colors you like, but I'm gonna be focusing on oranges and purples and blacks and whites today. I'm mostly gonna be using matte paints, but I also have these shiny ones that I want to include because they give off a really cool effect. So if you have these, I recommend using these too because they look amazing. And finally, for this project today, we don't actually need any paintbrushes, so let's just begin. So before I can get started, I grabbed a blank canvas and I grabbed a bunch of like orange themed acrylic paints. You'll see as I go along what colors I've chosen, but you can use whatever you like. So to begin, we're basically just gonna start blobbing paints all over the canvas. I usually work with one color at a time. As you can see, I'm working with a dark orange and then I move on to use a lighter orange in a second. At this point, there are literally no rules and you can just have fun with it. As you can see, I'm not putting 2 colors that are similar next to each other because this will just give us a more interesting result when we do drag the paint. I personally like to leave around 2 centimeters gap at the top of the canvas, and then I probably don't put paint any lower than halfway down the canvas as well. But once again, this is for you to experiment with. You might find that you like the paint going lower or higher or whatever you like, but as you can see, I'm using a bunch of colors. I've even incorporated greens and some yellows. And eventually, once you're done adding your blobs, it should look a bit like this or whatever colors you've chosen to do. And then you can grab your acrylic sheet and you basically can just start pulling the paint down the canvas. As you can see, I'm moving quite slowly down the canvas, but you can do this however you like. And eventually you should have your completed canvas. This part is just so fun and the result is amazing. At this point, I usually have a bit of leftover paint and I don't want to waste it. So this is something you can do too. I usually grab a scrap canvas that I've done this on before and I just drag the paint down and eventually after a few projects, I should have a completed painting that has a ton of these drags that look awesome. Anyway, I clean off the acrylic sheet once I'm done with that painting, and now we're going to move on to painting number 2, which is going to be a purple themed canvas, and I'm so excited about this one. It's all like witchy and ooh. So once again, I grabbed a blank canvas and I started just blobbing light purple blobs all over the canvas, and then I moved on to do some darker purples. I also added some black and some shiny whites and cream colors. As you can see, I'm not being too careful when it comes to the shape of the blob because eventually they all get dragged into one big painting anyway and look okay. But this part is just so much fun. I want you guys to just enjoy it. Put whatever colors you fancy. You could even put reds in this or blues. I ended up adding some light blues and I think I added a little too much, but I'm still really happy with the result. But once again, I grabbed that blank acrylic and I dragged the paint down the canvas until it looked like this, and I just think it looks so pretty. I've never used these colors before and I'm just so happy with the result. Once again, I used that leftover paint on my spare canvas and I think this is going to look really cool in the end. I'm definitely going to need to do some more paintings before it's complete. Anyway, onto the final painting. I'm going to be doing a black and white painting with some small orange blobs in it. If you're following along, I started by adding some white shiny blobs and I also added some black shiny paint blobs to the canvas. I then added a few cream blobs which look a little bit like an off-white color, and then I I finally added a few different shades of orange, but not very much. I then grabbed that acrylic sheet once again and just dragged the paint down the canvas. I had no idea how this was going to turn out, but it ended up being my favorite. I think it looks amazing. I have no idea why I love it so much, but I just do. I love that the white paint turns purple in the light because it's iridescent. I just think it's so pretty and I love it so much.
And they are done! Yay! I have never made ones that look like these two before, and I think they are so pretty. If I had to pick a favorite, I think it has to be this one because it like shifts in color when you like tilt it. It's so hard to show on camera though. But let me know which of the three I did today was your favorite down in the comment section below. If you love them so much, I've actually listed all three of them along with some others that I've done in the past up on my Etsy. I've put the link to my Etsy shop at the top of the description box down below, so if you want to buy one, that's where you can get them. But I hope you guys were able to follow along okay and everything was straightforward enough to follow. I just feel like the results are amazing for such a simple DIY. But if you guys had a go at this, make sure to let me know down in the comments below or tag me in your paintings on Instagram because I would love to see them. Once again, if you're wanting to do completely different colors, you don't have to do oranges and purples for Halloween or fall. You can do any color you like. I made this one a few months ago, which is like silver, purples and blues and pinks. And I also made some green ones a few months ago for the bedroom, which got replaced by the Halloween ones for this year. But I just love them all so much. I feel like you can combine any color and everything looks so pretty. But anyway, if you guys are new here, make sure to like and subscribe because it really helps my channel out, and we are growing so much at the moment, so thank you so much. But that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next Friday at 5 p.m. Bye!